Happy hump day. Over the hump we go. It's a Wednesday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Welcome into the beach house, Beach Bunker. We've got a chair ready for you. Nice, comfy beach chair by the water. Hope your Wednesday is off to a good start. Got a little bit of cold weather headed our way for the weekend. Big story this morning, though. It's no smoking day. Does anybody even still do that? Since they've started hiding the cigarettes, it's hard to believe anybody does that anymore. Till it's coffee time. And they're out for a smoke break. And we're going to talk about the smoke break today. On this no smoking day, we're going to talk about the price of smokes when you quit. And whether you think it's fair or not, if people get extra time off for vacation if they don't smoke. Because it's happening with a few companies. Also, the 10 groceries that are about to get more expensive. The steel and aluminum tariffs went in at midnight last night, and there are 10 groceries that are almost instantly going to get more expensive, and we'll share those with you coming up on the show. Also, another hot debate this morning. Cake Boss is causing quite a stir on TikTok involving the Cake Boss vending machines in Las Vegas. We've talked about this a little bit before. We thought they were interesting and kind of fun and a way to get some Cake Boss. You know who Cake Boss is, right? The reality show guy. Ran a bakery in New Jersey, and anyway, he had some vending machines, or has, in Las Vegas. If you've been to the Vegas airport, they're right there when you get off the plane. They hit you within the first few feet. You say, wow, that's cool. Ooh, $20 in a vending machine for a piece of cake. But it's Carlos. People are buying it there because they can't get over to Carlos's actual bakery over, is it at the MGM? Or the Venetian? Anyway. And people are not really all that excited about it. We're going to talk a bit about vending machines, pushing it just a little too far with the vending machines. Can you really sell good quality vending machine baked goods? Really? And as Molly alluded to yesterday, Southwest Airlines making big changes south of the border. They are the final airline to eliminate the free bag, the free check bag. Oh, no, you will tell your grandchildren, I remember the day when we used to fly on an airplane. When we used to fly on an airplane and we used to be able to check the bags for free. Oh, boy. Let's take a look outside. Oh, we're at -8, a little better than what we had yesterday morning, and actually in for a really nice day today. Finally a normal day after a few cool ones, mainly cloudy and +2. Could see some snow mixed with freezing rain tonight. Road conditions are good this morning. Homer is making an appearance, and what we're really watching is the cold weekend weather on the way for Saturday and Sunday. Whoa! Now, -12 in the sunshine doesn't sound all that cold compared to what we've had, but the normal for this time of year, again, we should be around the freezing mark. So the daytime high of -12, that's nasty. Sunny and -12 for Saturday. Sunday, sunny and -7, and then back to the single digits next week. But certainly not warm, but certainly not a deep freeze either, but not all that great weather-wise. As we continue our countdown to that first day of spring, oh man, the snow continues to roll away. We're at 7 days, 20 hours, 55 minutes to go until spring officially kicks in. Thursday, March the 20th at 4:01 a.m. Brandon time. As we say good morning to our Sunseekers in chat and then get this show rolling. Who do we got to say good morning to this morning? Who is here? Who is here stopping by to say hi, joining a bit of the show, whether it be for the first hour of the show, which is available to everybody on all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok, and Twitch, or the entire 2 hours, which a lot of Sunseekers do. The ones with the little purple plug-in emoji, that is the Twitch. That's the Twitch logo. And those folks generally plan on at least joining us for the majority of the show, where we're going to do some chatting, some chitting and chatting and talking about stuff. And, of course, they get hour 2 of the show for signing up on Twitch. You can also watch through the website, by the way, at tylerglenshow.com. Welcome aboard. Let's see who we've got to say good morning to on a Hump Day Wednesday. And Pebbles and Road Reverend and Lindy in early this morning, all on Twitch. Good to see you guys. Over on TikTok, Grace and Marie are joining us this morning, along with April and Marty and Lisa on TikTok. Polar Bear is here on Twitch. Quentin is here on Twitch as well. Patricia, first in on Facebook this morning. That's new. Hey, Patricia Ann Heffron, good to see you this morning. Tracy Rogers here on Twitch. Richard DP, Richard Daniel Perot, is here to wish everybody an awesome day. MJ is here too. Zill is back again for another round of fun. Good to see you, Zill. Hope your hump day's off to a good start. Old Chicky is here too. And Loretta is here on Facebook. Taylor is here on TikTok. Lisa Marie Presley on TikTok. Hi, Lisa Marie. Nice to see you. KDD is here on Twitch. Cheryl's here on Twitch as well. Bernice is here too. Old Chicky is here to say good morning to everybody. And Cindy is playing with food again today. She's going to cater a luncheon today, so she is a busy lady. All right, Cindy, you're always so busy. Yeah, it's so true. With a big heart from MJ, making food. AJ and AZ on TikTok. Good morning. Nick is here on Facebook. Janine, there you are, Janine. Start looking for a few of the regulars. Start wondering, hey, where is everybody? Where is everybody? Janine's on Facebook. Hi, Janine. And who else we got this morning? Toodle-doo-doo-doo. Oh, Pebbles is... My comments disappeared at 6. I can see your comments. I can see on Pebbles. It's all good. Wilbert's here. This September, Richard says, has been 16 years since I quit smoking. Way to go, Richard. 16 years. This will be 25, my 25th anniversary of not smoking. I quit. And actually, sorry, that's not true. 24 years. Next year will be 25. When my son David was born, my oldest, and God, he's going to be 26? Oh, my God, I'm an old man. He was a year old. I remember I was at Mendoza Beach. He was playing on a blue blanket. Isn't that funny? Blue blanket, Mendoza Beach. I'm watching him play, crawl around, and I got a smoke in my hand. And it was just, it's ingrained in my mind. I just thought to myself, I can't do this. I like to drink, and I like cheeseburgers. And this little guy's probably going to need me. Doesn't need me anymore. But he's going to need me for a few years. So I got to get rid of these smokes. So I did. Nick on Facebook says, looking forward to tonight, Wheaties versus Blades, then the Legends game. I was curious to know how that worked. Thank you, Nick, because I saw on the Wheat Kings website that the Legends game is tonight. Reminder, coffee with the Legends tomorrow at Tim's next to Canadian Tire. That's a 10 o'clock start. And it's Prop versus Trottier. If you're a hockey fan from years back, you know those names, and they've brought some NHL folks with them. I was wondering if they're playing in the intermission or they played before. I know it's an early start, right? 6 o'clock, so they're playing a little bit earlier. So it's a 2-for-1 ticket, really, if you're going to our local hockey game tonight. The Wheat Kings, the Kings of Wheat. Whole wheat, partial wheat, the kings of all wheat. We are the kings of all wheat, playing hockey tonight with the NHL folks to come on afterwards. Angie's here on Facebook this morning. George is here on TikTok along with Alex. Good morning. Good morning to you both. Good to see you. Maria's here on TikTok. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Uh-oh, Lindy's got a really bad headache. MJ's debating to go to Brandon today. I just might want to stay home. I've got something on that coming up, actually. This is the stay-at-home generation. After COVID, it's 5 years, by the way. 5th anniversary yesterday when the world shut down. You remember where you were when everything closed down. And since then, we are the stay-at-home generation. People just don't want to go out anymore. Statistically, it's proven, and it's not just one age group over another. It was like when they did the COVID lockdowns, something snapped in everybody's brain to go, I kind of had some fun at home. We got the Skype, we got the Facebook, FaceTime, we got the, whatever it is that you use for video conference. Is there still Skype, Teams, all that stuff? Do we really need to go out? It's so much fun to go out. We just don't do it as much anymore. And it's starting to hurt things like those poor restaurants, travel, not quite as popular as it once was. Oh, Pebbles is what? She's multitasking. Pebbles is multitasking, doing dishes, making lunches, watching the show, then getting ready for school. How do you do? Are you an octopus? How many arms do you have? Plus finding time to send us pictures. Unbelievable. You are the multitasking, amazing super person. Cindy says your kids will always need you. That's what we tell ourselves. I've trained my kids to not need me. Don't bother me anymore. Geez, you're almost 30 years old. Don't bother me. Pretend I'm gone. I'm going to be gone someday, so you better get used to it, is what I say. They don't like that. I'm such an uplifting, inspirational father. Tracy says, I've never smoked. My hubby has quit for, I believe, 16 years. Wow. MJ says, yeah, I might. I think after school. Oh, are we talking about smoking? Oh, no, they're talking about their plans for the day in chat. I'm confused because I'm trying to catch up on comments. And say good morning. Are we going to move to good thing? I think so. Let's just do good thing. Yesterday's good thing. If you guys want to have a chat, that's no problem. No problem. I encourage it. You guys reach out to each other directly. No problem. I'm trying to. I have a hard time paying attention on a good day. I always get lost on a good day. Nick says on Facebook, the normal game starts at 6. The Legends game will follow right after the game ends. A Legends game consists of 2 25-minute periods. Well, they're older guys, so you got to take it easy on them. And they're older guys in good shape. Still, doesn't matter. Cindy says, even when your kids are older, they'll always ask for advice. They may not take it, but they will ask. Well, they've got AI now, Cindy. They've got it all. They don't even need us anymore. They don't need us. That's why Dizzy, I love my dog. He still needs me. He still needs the food. Zill says, why am I even awake? I'm off today and tomorrow, but woke up early anyway. Ought to be with us, Zill. You're amazing. You're awesome. That's a good thing. Yeah. Joining us on your day off. What are you doing? Oh, my gosh. Yes, MJ, you got to go pick that up. I saw your name on an envelope. I was over at Merck getting my oil changed. When was that? Earlier this week. Maybe Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember. And so they're waiting for you. You were a winner, so winner, chicken dinner. Pebble says the 10 and 12-year-old can make their own lunch, but I'm being nice. Oh, it's nice to be needed. And you're a pretty good multitasker. Danny is here on TikTok. Good morning, Danny. She's superhuman. Derek is here. Good morning, Derek. Zill says, I still fix breakfast and make lunch for my 12-year-old daughter. My daughter is 21 years old. And she'll say, Mom, she does this, Mom, can you make a grilled cheese sandwich for me? And that's at that point I say, as the dad, hey, you know where the cheese is. You know where the bread is. You know where the boiling water is, or however else you make a grilled cheese that mom makes. You go make it. What are you doing? 21 years old. Oh, my God. MJ says, I get everyone's clothes ready the night before and then do lunches mornings of. Oh, it's nice to see how everybody's like multitasking and joining the show. I appreciate that. Thanks for making a little bit of time for us. We like to start with a little bit of good stuff. Yesterday's good thing. Think back to yesterday, something awesome that happened to you, and we've really been on a roll lately. You guys are awesome. Amidst all the crap and all the stress and all the chaos happening in the world, our little tropical island here of 2 hours each and every weekday, man, you guys really bring it. I am so proud of you guys, and it doesn't have to be amazing and super awesome like an engagement or, I started a new job, although those things are really good. It can be small stuff, so we can just start on a positive note. So I do appreciate that. Loretta says I smoke. Well, that's okay, Loretta. We love you anyway. We'd love to see you. We'd love to have you hang around a lot longer. You should try and quit if you can. But hey, your choice is your choice. We're going to talk about that extra vacation time today. That's an interesting little debate. There's so many variables on that one. Cindy says, for a first GT to get us rolling this morning, I want coffee on my Timmy's cup. Roll up the rim. How many times has that been used as the good thing? I think we're up to 8. 8 times people have used the roll up the rim as their good thing. But see, little things. Yeah, a free coffee, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pebble says made party potatoes and crispy chicken. The air fryer was working overtime yesterday. And, of course, Tosh has proof. She's got picture proof. She's making her potatoes and guts the air fryer going, oh, my gosh, everyone's cooking up a storm. Look at that. Oh, wow, Tosh. Whoa, those look good. I am not going to. Why'd you make so much? Who are you cooking for? Who are you cooking for over there? That's amazing. That's a lot of. And then chicken. Oh, damn. Okay. These are good ones today, Tosh. They're usually good, but you're making me especially hungry today. Damn. That is good, Pebbles. Good job. Good. We'll give you the winner's bell for the chicken and taters. Chicken and taters. You know what else you need? Some delicious cheese buns. That always gets my engine rolling, too. Those cheese buns from Kuiper's Family Bakery. They've got the big poofs of they're like bubbles inside the cheese buns, and in the bubble of the cheese bun is cheese, like little, and it's 100% Canadian, beautiful, delicious cheese inside these fluffy buns. Oh my God, they're so good. They'll go good with chicken. They'll go good with soup and stews, and I love the cheese buns and the pizza buns and the sausage rolls. They've got so many great recipes that have been passed down through the generations at Kuiper's Family Bakery. You've got to go check them out at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. Kuiper's Family Bakery. Hey, guess what today is? Today's Wednesday, and it is not just any Wednesday. It's the second Wednesday of the month. Why is that important? Because the second Wednesday of each month at Headley's Health Hut is Win Back Wednesday. It's not every day you can walk into a store and get stuff for free. I know it's 7-Eleven in Winnipeg. They're trying to do that, but that's illegal. You'll get arrested. Liquor stores also frown on that. They've asked for ID at the door. But at Headley's Health Hut, they would like to award you your purchase for free. That's what Win Back Wednesdays are all about. So you go in, you make your purchase today, and again, up to $500 in receipts to be awarded back to customers. It's going to be a busy day. It's a party. Lots going on. And of course, Headley's Health Hut has Westman's top selection of vitamins, herbs, supplements, local products, 100% Canadian products, sugar-free, gluten-free, chocked full of goodies at 1314 Richmond, just east of Murray GM and lots of parking. Big store, even though it's going to be slammed today, there's lots of room to get in there and get your deals at Headley's Health Hut. And as a few had mentioned for their good thing, Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, the Roll Up the Rim to Win event continues until the 23rd. Your opportunity to win maybe a car, maybe some electronics. They've got gift cards. They've got free food and more only until the 23rd. And again, we'll remind you, Coffee with the Legends is tomorrow at 10 a.m. They'll play tonight after the Wheat Kings play. Wheat Kings game is early tonight at 6 o'clock. Then it's Brian Trottier versus Prop, the Philadelphia Flyers legend. So I would assume that those two guys are going to be at Tim's tomorrow. Other players who have played as part of this game include these names you might recognize: Kevin Stevens, Cliff Ronning, Dwayne Sutter, Dave Ellett, Billy Smith, Colton Orr, Bernie Nichols, Jeff Odgers, Matthew Barnaby, Dale Weiss, Ryan Garbett, Michael Furland I recognize, and Ryan White as well. Those are some of the players that have played. Can't guarantee they're going to be at the Legends Coffee Break tomorrow at 10 a.m., but I would bet that it's safe to say that Brian Trottier will be there. He's a pretty big legend in his own right. Member of the New York Islanders, played with Mike Bossy and Billy Smith. Oh, I remember those from back in the 80s. So that'll be at 10 a.m. tomorrow at the Tim Hortons next to Canadian Tire. Winter is not MJ's friend. I know. Derek is smoking right now. Uh-oh. Nick says the boiling water is essential to the cheese grilling process. I'm glad you caught that little joke. The show moves fast. MJ says, at least I'm not dressing 3 kids. Oh, I remember those days. Oh, man. Yeah, I remember those days. Lindy says, we're already talking smoking. There's gonna be a bit of smoking discussion. We're gonna talk about some companies who are giving extra vacation time. I think somebody on Facebook was a little confused this morning. They're giving extra vacation time to those who don't smoke. And we're gonna do a bit of a deep dive. Is that even legal? What's going on there? We're going to take a look. Lindy said that in 74, I was 1 year old. Cigarettes were 59 cents a pack. Man, I watched a video on YouTube featuring from the 60s, featuring a doctor yesterday talking about raising kids and how, it was some kind of behavioral thing and how to, discipline your kids. It was black and white, and it was from the 60s. I don't know how. It was just one of those weird rabbit holes stumbled upon this video. Anyway, because I wanted to see these kids misbehaving and what they said back in the 60s. The point I'm trying to make is that this doctor is talking about behavioral issues as she's smoking a cigarette. I'm like, A, you're a doctor, and B, you're smoking on camera? Holy cow. What are they going to do with us in about 20 years? They're going to look back at this live stream someday and go, I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he got away with that. Can't believe they even discussed anything like that. I thought it was, I couldn't believe it. There she is smoking her cigarette, is interrupting her own words to have a smoke. I'm like, you're a doctor on camera. Megan's GT sent the parents on vacation today. Yeah. Or yesterday. Excellent. Pebble says, I had my 21-year-old daughter over for a visit. Nice. That is awesome. Congratulations. We ate frozen pizza. Some Red Baron. Nice. Yes. MJ likes the Kuiper's Monster Cookies. Yes, there's some mystery ingredients in there that I'm trying to deconstruct. They're so good. I'm like, wait a second. I think it's peanut butter. I think so. They're so good. Tracy says, bought some cheese buns, cookies, and sourdough bread from Kuiper's yesterday. Delicious. Very good. Thank you for supporting the sponsors that support the show. You see their logos on your left of the screen there. Elkhorn Resort, Sunrise Credit Union, Murray's. They help to keep the show going. Yes, day in and day out, they are there to help keep the show and our little conversation going each day. Food and fun places and mayhem. Jody's here on Facebook. Oh, Headley's got to get MJ's got to get that protein powder. Yes, it's the best on planet Earth. Ask about it. Apparently, cows from New Zealand, and it's the best value in protein as well. Very delicious, very good stuff. Derek says, "How is that not discrimination?" Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into the smoking after our good thing is all done. Same with Quentin. He wants to get right into it. Let's get into it. Oh, we don't want to talk about it. I'll circle back on some of this stuff. Debbie's got a GT to say, doing some spring cleaning. Good stuff. Debbie Kynock, nice to see you on Facebook this morning. Welcome. Peanuts here on TikTok. We've got Adam here as well. And Lori. Hi, Lori. We're doing yesterday's good thing. If you've got one last thing, one or two, we got space for one or two more good things from yesterday. We're going to get to our beach break, and then we're going to talk about smoking. We will get to those comments. I will circle back. We're going to talk about two things. Is it fair that non-smokers get extra vacation time? And number two, if you quit smoking, even if it was just recently, last couple of years, what was the price of smokes when you quit? Jiffy Food and Video, they're not there anymore. They got bought out. They're over on Richmond Avenue. I remember it was Jiffy Food and Video. They were $6 a pack, flat, $6, and with the tax and everything. And Jiffy was selling them at the time I quit 2 for $10. 2 packs of smokes for $10. And minimum wage, I think at that time, was somewhere around $6. So you'd have to work basically an hour to get a pack of smokes. So that would mean, what's the minimum wage now? $16. So you'd have to, is that what do smokes even cost now? I don't even know. Are they $16? I mean, a minimum wage worker should be able to work 1 hour and get a pack of smokes. Well, not that I'm encouraging smoking. I'm not. But you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out the inflation thing. Anyway, sorry. I think we're done with good thing. Thank you for yesterday's good thing. How much are... I guess I could easily look that up. They probably don't even advertise it online. It's probably not legal. Anyway, we're going to talk more about that after the beach break. We are going to take a quick break, and we will be back with more in just a second. Today, we're going to Florida for this Hump Day Wednesday. Oh, where are we going today, Uncle Ty? We're going to go to a beach near Tampa Bay. This is Anna Maria Island. This is just south of Tampa Bay, Florida, as the sun is coming up on this Hump Day Wednesday. Oh, that's a nice beach. All right, we're going to take a quick beach break, and we will have more food, fun places, and mayhem coming up in just a bit. Back with more in a second. Ooh, that's a nice beach. Getting some beach walkers out there this morning. That is a live shot just south of Tampa Bay on a hump day Wednesday. Over the hump we go. We got the beach chairs all set up and ready to go. Ready to rock and roll for a hump day Wednesday. A little closer to home. We've cooled down quite a bit. We're at minus 13. We started the show. It was minus 8. We're in for a really cool weekend, guys. There's no two ways about it. We have got there comes some sun, by the way. I told you those early mornings we're gonna get in there. We are gonna get some sunshine. But this weekend, not a lot of heat. Minus 12 Saturday, minus 7 on Sunday. Yikes. As for today's forecast, we expect a high of plus 2. Mainly cloudy sky, plus 2, and some snow flurry activity to come in tonight, and it'll be mixed with freezing rain tonight, tomorrow, and even into Friday. So we'll be watching those roads tomorrow just to make sure that things aren't too crazy slippery. Freezing rain is not a fun thing to be driving through, that's for sure. As we continue our countdown to that first day of spring, a week to go, Sunseeker, 7 days, 20 hours, and 30 minutes to go. St. Patrick's Day is the next big calendar event on Monday. Lots of St. Patrick's Day parties happening this weekend. The map you're seeing in the top left of your screen or center left is the snowpack. How much snow is left across the continent? And we're seeing it disappear. Man, they got a lot in northern Quebec. Look how dark the colors are there. Yikes. As we get you back into the Beach House Beach Bunker, good to see you. All right, let's talk about No Smoking Day. No Smoking Day. Should people be allowed, or should they be encouraged to not smoke? And by being encouraged, I mean workplaces giving extra time off to those who don't smoke. That is part of our discussion this morning. It is happening with more and more companies.
Imagine getting more time off of work because you don't smoke. Well, one Japanese company is doing just that.
Yeah, the Tokyo-based company is giving non-smokers 6 additional paid days off per year. The reason? To balance out the time smoking employees spend on cigarette breaks each day. So this obviously isn't here in Western New York yet, but 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Slauson went out tonight to see what people make of the idea.
And as he tells us, not all smokers here are on board.
Well, I guess so.
The amount of smokers in Western New York is at a high percentage.
Erie County and Niagara County are among the higher, well above 20%, where the state is below 50%.
But you know, they're out there smoking on their smoke break.
Are fine.
Some are longer than a coffee break.
The way I want to live. Leave it up to me.
Shanahan already doesn't agree with the current smoking restrictions.
The smoking law sucks.
That law was changed in 2003, prohibiting smoking indoors. A big change that decreased the amount of smoking in New York.
Don't hear much about the 2-pack, 3-pack a day smoker anymore, because without being able to smoke all day long at work, it's physically impossible to have that many cigarettes.
If corporations allow incentives for workers to kick their smoking habit, it could save the estimated $8 million New York State pays out to smokers.
They tend to be off more because of illness.
And while Belani, the director of Tobacco Free Western New York, believes this would be a good plan,
The healthier workforce it is, the happier workforce you would think.
all may not agree.
If I want to quit, it's my choice.
Now, would you kick the habit for some extra vacation days? Well, that's exactly what we asked in our Twitter poll, and an overwhelming 85% of you said you would. Now, you can go on Twitter right now and weigh in.
Wow,
In the studio, Jeff.
So, should companies here do the same? 85% said yes. Companies here should do the same. They should provide extra vacation time. Now, this one in Tokyo is an extra week. The average, when I looked it up before the show, of companies that do offer extra vacation time to non-smokers is around 4 days. Some only do an extra day. Some do a couple of days. Some do a week, like in Tokyo. But the average ends up being around 4 days. Or should it be 0, for God's sake? What are you doing? Come on now. What say you? How is this not discrimination, says Derek. Quentin says, with the amount of time wasted on smoke breaks, this makes a lot of sense. I bet you that smokers are wasting at least 30 minutes a day, says Quentin. Wasting time. Derek says 2 15-minute breaks and a half hour for lunch. Zill says, I used to never understand how it was fair. At a place I worked years ago, the people who smoked could go out for as many smoke breaks as they wanted. Absolutely not fair at all. Tracy said to Zill, I agree. Being a non-smoker, I always wondered how that was fair. Some smokers do abuse the whole, I'm just going to go out for a smoke break. I used to abuse it. I did. Because you'd have a stressful meeting or you'd have a bad interaction with somebody or any kind of stress. You're like, I'm going for a smoke. But I guess, today in 2025, as we all hug each other and pat each other on the back and continue to live in a world of love, pure love, is it maybe I need a mental health break. I need to just get away into a closed closet by myself in the dark and breathe into my paper bag. I mean, that's not much different. It's getting away, isolating yourself, having a few moments to yourself. Wendy says, now my 20-pack of Vogue is $25. Is Vogue a cigarette? Is that a cigarette brand? Katie says $20 a pack for the cheapest. $20 a pack. So an hour at a minimum wage job can't even get you a pack of smokes anymore. Yeah, I'm glad I quit when I did. Because, come on. You should be able to. I'm not pro-smoking, anti-smoker. I quit 24 years ago. Joanne said 13 years ago they were $22 when she quit. Jeez, it's been that long. Brian says 20 cents. But he says, I quit when I was a kid. I tried one and that was it. Whose parents made them smoke in the car? I caught them smoking, so you will smoke this whole pack. Oh, I don't want to, Daddy. I don't. You are going to sit in here and smoke these cigarettes until they're smoked. Then you'll never smoke again. Actually, you know what? Screw you, Dad. These are pretty damn good. Can I get some menthol next time? Kidding. Cassandra says, good morning, by the way, Cass, between $20 and $25 a pack. That is a lot of cash. That is a lot of money. Good Lord. Wendy says 25-pack of Players is $26.50? Oh, my God. How can anybody smoke? And here I am complaining about a $12 or $11 Big Mac Happy Meal. I've been living in the beach house, beach bunker too long. I'm cut off from the world. I have no idea what things cost. $27 for a pack of smokes? Oh, I'm glad I quit. Holy cow. Laura says when my dad quit in the 70s, they were less than $1. I picked up some for my partner the other day, and they were almost $30. Oh, my God, you guys. Oh, my God. $30 for premium. I definitely judged his habit. You can get budget ones for under $25. That's insane. Considering that, when you compare it to alcohol, like for $30, you can get a bottle you should be able to get a bottle for $30. I think the last bottle I bought was Christmas time, and I got the big one, so I don't know. Can you get a bottle for $30? I can't believe it. I can't believe how much it costs to smoke. I'm kind of stunned. Holy cow. The old barber chair ashtrays in the armrest, says Quentin. If I was cutting hair back in the day, I'd have a smoke hanging out of my mouth. And on airplanes, you're on an old airplane. When you reach down and there's like, what the hell is this thing? We once flew when the kids were small, and they actually asked. They're like, what is this supposed to be? What does this hold? Mints? Extra change? Well, in your car, yes, it does hold extra change. But that is what's called an ashtray. Oh, for what? Ashes from your smokes. Good morning, Mavis. We are asking, should non-smokers get extra time off at work? Extra vacation time because they don't smoke. They're not a stress on the healthcare system. They're not a stress on your group health benefits generally. And so should smokers keep on doing what they're doing in their smoke break, but maybe non-smokers get an extra week vacation, all paid, all inclusive? No, I'm kidding. Imagine if they did that. Ooh. Not only do you get an extra week, we're going to pay for it. That could come. That could come. I don't know. Depending on the science, I guess. Deb says she quit in 2003. Players Light, $7 a pack of 25. You quit just right after me, Deb. I was able to quit one day at a time, sometimes an hour at a time, but never regretted quitting. It's kind of a lie that somebody once said, who had quit a long time, that craving never goes away. It mostly goes away, like 99.5% of the time. And the 0.5% is on a hot summer day when the barbecue is going and someone just cracked a beer and then lights a smoke next to you and you go, hey, whoa, your brain just goes, whoa, hey, wait a second. I remember that. But your body can't remember. You forget what it's like. You forget the nicotine rush. There is hope. If you're planning on quitting, that's a lie that they say you'll always crave it. At least for me, that's how it worked. Derek says, BS, I never got in a smoke break that wasn't part of my normal breaks. Zill quit in 2011. Best thing I ever did, cold turkey, smelled horrible, horrible taste in my mouth, coughing fits. Well, I'm glad that you quit too. I remember. Pebbles says, how many years did you smoke? I started when I was 17. My parents smoked, and they smoked quite a bit. Smoked around us. I was a 70s, 80s kid. It was okay back then. And so I was very anti-smoking as a kid. It's awful. It's terrible. It's bad. Why, Mom and Dad, do you keep smoking? That is a terrible thing that you're doing. Blah, 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 blah. Preachy, preachy, preachy. You know, as kids do to their parents. You need to change, Mom and Dad. You are bad people. Some things never change. However, then I got out on my own, went to radio school where everybody was smoking. And I don't know what happened. Darren was the guy's name. Outside of the school. Says, you want one of these? It was Demorier. King size. Red package. Why not? I'm an adult now. I'm at college. I'm on my own. I'm paying my own bills. I had a job. I saved from my college. I saved from my stuff, and I'm going to have a smoke. Well, that first smoke hit me so hard, like a truck had come out of heaven and hit me. And I'd lived through it and thought, where the hell has this been my whole life? Then all the dumb decisions my parents had made with regards to smoking made sense to me. Oh, I get it now. And then Darren says, oh, yeah, you should try it when you're drinking. You should have it with a coffee. Well, and then I was off to the races. So between 17 and David was born in 99, and I quit in 2000. So, no, it is 25 years. So I can't do the math. What is that? 9 years I smoked, and I got up to about half a pack a day. And when I drank, it was a pack. It's not good. Derek says, my grandma smoked until she was 67, then passed away at 98 years old. She stated her worst mistake her entire life was quitting smoking. Old Chickie says, my hubby quit cold turkey too. Zill says, all my older relatives that were dealing with health issues back then because of smoking have long since passed away. Derek says, how do you know they are using nicotine to kill parasites and spike protein damage? Well, you know what? Hey, listen, no one's preaching, Derek. No one's preaching. If you're going to smoke, you're going to smoke. I think that, we all make our decisions. But there is no two ways about it. I mean, if you're going to eat cheeseburgers every meal, every day, there's going to be health-related issues. If you're going to drink tequila every day, there's going to be health-related issues. If you are not going to get off your couch at all for anything, there's going to be potential health-related issues. It's the risk that you take. But with smoking specifically, it's one of those things, unlike drinking. Somebody had said on my Facebook page, well, what about alcohol? People drink, and it's like, but you can't drink at work. You can. I don't know if they like that, though, or how long you'll be employed for if you're going to be, having a rum and Coke at coffee time. Whereas smoking, a little bit more socially acceptable. You could be pounding the cheeseburgers, though, and I think that there are some workplaces that do offer incentives for things like gyms and eating healthier and stuff like that. I guess it's just how progressive they want to be. Ooh, then Quentin chewed snuff. How delightful. Oh, that's a wonderful habit. Oh, my God. Never understood that one. Yeah. And I don't know how you did it. You got to keep your mouth shut to chew it, don't you? Flopping around, my teeth are all yellow. Ugh. Even watching baseball's gross. Grabbing their own junk and spitting on the field. Good Lord. Mavis says, quit in 1992, can't afford to smoke now. I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I can't believe the price either, Mavis. I can't even afford to read the price of smokes now. That is insane. I can't believe it. Now I get to be extra judgy pants of smokers. Wow. Loretta says 3 cartons for $100 last me a month and a half. Well, I don't know where we're getting those. That seems really cheap. Whoa. Derek says smoking is better for you than fast food. I will debate you on that one. I disagree totally. But, it's one of those things. I remember my dad always smoked number 7 king size, says Cindy. Yeah, my dad was Rothman's. I don't even know if they make those anymore. Rothman. He used to send me to the store as a kid. This is how old I am. You could go, we were in a small town. You could go to the store, and in the defense of the store owner, who's since retired, sold the store, you can't cancel him, don't worry about it. He'd always say, well, this is for your dad? Yeah, it's for my dad. He'd always buy them 2 at a time, send me to the store to get the old Rothmans. And I'd get myself a popsicle or something. Where's all the change? Hey, price of smokes went up. It's called delivery. It's called Amazon. Someday it'll be a big thing, I said to him. Amazon smokes. Lindy says smokers better not bitch about the price of food. I'm still stunned. I can't believe it. Wow. Quick sponsor mention here. EPLA office. There's going to be a new interest rate announcement this morning. It is widely believed it could drop to 2.75. That'd be the lowest it's been in, I think close to the start of the pandemic, I think. That is historically low interest rates, at least in the short term. So if buying or selling a house is on the menu for you, or you know of someone that is, and they're saying, do you know any good lawyers? Because we're going to be buying a house. Well, we do, actually. EPLA office over on 18th Street. Go and see the crew at EPLA office. They'll take care of you. They'll make it nice and easy and seamless, easy to understand, lickety-split in and out of the offices, and you will be into your home, enjoying yourself. If you also need a will, once you get your house, hey, what happens if something happens to you? You're going to need a plan. And they also do corporate law at EPLA office, building lasting relationships one case at a time at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, the official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show, was in earlier this week, as I'd mentioned, to get a quick oil change. Man, it was a fast one this week. 1500 Richmond Avenue. Pull up to the doors. They fly open. They take some information from you, and then they'll take your vehicle and pull it ahead over the pit, because you know what I'm talking about. You've seen the videos of people driving on the pit. They miss the pit and then down they go. That never happens at Murray's, because when you drive in, they jump into your vehicle and drive it over the pit. You don't even have to have the anxiety of the pit. And they make a donation to Bear Clan Helping Hands and Samaritan House every time you go. 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And our friends at Leon's. Once again, congratulations to John. You probably saw the post yesterday. John is the new manager, the new sheriff in town over at Leon's. Congratulations to Rick and Karen Crest on their retirement. New ownership at Leon's, same great products, same great service, but again, for all they've done in the community, they have not just been a great family to have in the community as far as Rick's business concerned. He was over the Keystone Center for a long time. If you've been in the area, you know that Rick he's been involved. So was Karen, and Karen was involved, of course, with CKX Television, the theater community, and I would suspect that they're going to be still community involved as things go forward. But times change and people retire, and they certainly deserve some time with family. So congratulations to Rick and Karen. Well done, and congratulations to John, who takes over the reins now midway through the Canada-wide Super Sale. Now, Leon's has been around since 1909, proudly serving Canadians, and they continue to do so with the Canada-wide Super Sale. Massive savings on mattresses, dining room sets, and living room furniture. Also save 10% on select major appliances if you need. And pay nothing for 2 years, no money down, not even the taxes or the fees, and no monthly payments with 0% interest. Go to leons.ca or go congratulate John. Go see him at the store at 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. Say, what's up? Congratulations. Okay, still smoking is a hot topic. It's consuming our first hour this morning. They could make a pack of cigarettes cost $100 and people would still pay it. Well, and that's by its definition, addiction. Right? That is... Quentin says the question really should be, should smokers get paid for smoke breaks? Well, and the argument is, listen, coffee break, smoke break, mental health break, fresh air break, blue sky break, break from you, break from me. By law, you are allowed, 2 15s and a 30 every 8 hours? So what you do with that is up to you. So are we talking more about the abuse of the break is really what this is? Are we talking about how smokers sometimes will go too long past their 15 minutes or extra breaks? Cassandra says, as a non-smoker, I say yes. Start providing people with extra vacation time if they're a non-smoker. Wendy says on Facebook, no, I do not agree. We don't take coffee breaks. I smoke maybe twice a day at work, 5 minutes max. Oh, Wendy's fast. You're fast. Man. Derek says, I remember when you smoked, Tyler. Oh, yes. Well, that was 1991 to 1999. No, 2000. So the 90s. I spent the 90s smoking. Patricia says, I've worked at a couple businesses that allowed extra smoke breaks, and boy, did the smokers take advantage of it. Very frustrating as a non-smoker. Almost made me want to start, just so that you could get the extra time. Quentin says, vaping's a great way to quit, but a lame way to start. Well, especially with the kids. They're quick to grab the vape. With smoking, there was no strawberry cream flavored hard drives. Just menthol. Remember, ooh, this is like a cough candy. What the heck is going on here? Zill says, smoking isn't socially acceptable. I'd rather be around somebody drinking than smoking. Well, because there's no secondhand effects, I guess, of alcohol, unless you are really close to somebody to go, whoa, we've all been there. Where it's like, that person's drinking. Usually it's in a situation where you shouldn't be drinking. It's like, someone just use hand sanitizer? What the hell is going on? I can smell booze. But by inhaling that, you just go, maybe I should use some hand sanitizer. Whereas if someone's smoking next to you, you're like, then your clothes can smell. It can get into your lungs. Katie says you think smoking is expensive. Snuff is $35 a can. I don't get that. Doesn't make any sense to me. And that to me, listen, I need my mouth. That's only my mouth and my brain. I got no way to make a living. A modest one at that. If I don't got it, who wants to talk like this? It doesn't make any sense. What happened to you? Oh, I like to dip. Yeah, you like to dip, you dip. What the hell are you dipping for? Why are you such a dip? I like to stick things in my lips. I can stick things right in my lips. Makes no sense at all. Ryan says Craven A was my parents' brand. Craven A. Oh, man. Keeping the Pink says some employees spike their coffee, so totally innocent. Totally not innocent. Spiking the old coffee. Spiking the punch. Ryan says, parents used to send you to the store with a note to buy those cigarettes. I had no note, but it was a small town. I remember trying to smoke when I was 10 because I saw my parents, and it made me sick, says Pebbles. Keeping the Pink says safety officers discover a lot of the safety officers. Safety. It's in the name of safety. I am a safety officer. Put down the sharp object. Do not run. Loretta says, I remember going to the doc office and they had an ashtray. I couldn't get over that video of the doctor smoking in this video. I was shocked. Shocked at that yesterday, shocked at the price today. Shocked. Mavis says, I remember that even in the hospital, in the visiting areas, you used to be able to smoke. I'm not that old. In the hospital visiting area. Well, my first radio job, I remember you could smoke in the control room. Guy that I used to work with, he was a heavy smoker. His name was Bill Cochran, and he was a chain smoker. Super nice guy, super friendly. Loved working with Bill, but the guy was a chimney. He's just like, and he had a great voice. He'd be like, hey, Tyler, it's Bill Cochran here. You ready for your radio show? Yeah, Bill. It's a little hazy in here. Oh, what are you talking about? Do you need any help with any? Do you need any help? And I remember then they outlawed it. It was like, no, you have to go to another room in the radio station. You had to go to a smoker's room. And then we even got kicked out of that. It was really boom, 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 gone, and then gone. Zill says it's up to the employers to crack down. MJ says incentive not to smoke, extra holidays. Molly says people tried taking a smoke break here and they got told to come in. Loretta says, oh, I was in the hospital and I smoked. Can you imagine? Your surgery is about to happen. Can you put out your cigarette? We're going to answer the question, is it legal? Ladies and gentlemen, there has only been one court case in Canada. It was in British Columbia that involved rewarding non-smokers versus not rewarding smokers. We will discuss that in hour 2. Today is the day. You're going to say, what? And that's just the tip of the iceberg because we got more stuff to talk about. This is hour 1. The 10 groceries that are going to get more expensive today. Today, thanks to the steel and aluminum tariffs. We've got the list coming up. And we're going to talk Cake Boss vending machines in Vegas, too. All that and more in hour 2 of the show. We have to say farewell to our friends on TikTok. See you later, TikTok. Thank you for being here, Sarah. And Tool Belt guy, Linda. You have a great day. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Lori, for hanging out with us. We're moving over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also watch through our website at tylerglenshow.com. We're just getting rolling. Now's a great time to come join us on Twitch or watch through the website. Have a great day, TikTokers. We got to split. Moving over to Twitch. We're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up. Oh. To the... Okay. Oh, hang on a second here. Okay, we have to say farewell to our friends on Facebook and YouTube and X. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, YouTube. We're moving over to Twitch.